U.S. Congress demands release of Kanu, condemn genocide by FG against Southeast. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. A United States Representative Jarvis Johnson has demanded for the immediate release of Nnamdi Kanu, stating the need for the government of Nigeria to comply with the UN mandate and orders of its own court. Representative Johnson and accused the Nigerian government of carrying out another form of genocide, one citizen at a time, and called on the American government to get involved to stop this genocide. In a press release, he advised the United States government, "We have protected other countries around this world to help vulnerable populations. We need to do the same for Nigeria and its Biafra citizens." The illegal kidnapping, torture, and solitary confinement of Nnamdi Kanu offends our democratic norms, so does the willful disobedience of the judgment of its own court by the Nigerian government. According to him, the Nigerian government has refused to obey the orders of its own court, and Nnamdi Kanu remains in solitary confinement enforced by a secret police. Nnamdi Kanu's health conditions have been ignored by Nigeria's secret police. He has been denied access to his doctors and to the regular supply of his medications. His health has increasingly deteriorated, and it is now feared that he may die in solitary confinement. Nnamdi Kanu's only offense is that he is the leading advocate for the freedom of all oppressed Nigerians on a referendum on the Biafran issue. The right of free speech, including political advocacy, is a cornerstone of all democracies. At a time when democracy is threatened globally, it is imperative that we all join hands to protect Nnamdi Kanu's right of freedom of speech, Rep. Johnson said. Nnamdi Kanu is the foremost freedom fighter for the right of the oppressed people in Nigeria. For over 19 months after he was kidnapped in Kenya, tortured and illegally taken to Nigeria, he has been in solitary confinement. In July 2022, a United Nations working group, after its deliberation of the matter, called for his unconditional release. He described the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu as the foremost freedom fighter for the rights of the oppressed people in Nigeria. According to the state of Texas representatives, for over 19 months after he was kidnapped in Kenya, tortured, and illegally taken to Nigeria, he has been in solitary confinement. In July 2022, the United Nations Working Group, after its deliberation on his matter, and called for Kanu's unconditional release. Now, sincerely, I do not know why. If you ask me why Nnamdi Kanu is actually coming out, or Nnamdi Kanu, if you tell me why he's actually still in in detention, I don't know, because the third arm of government, judiciary of Southern Federal High Court in Abuja, right? Yes, in Abuja, has said this man is free to go. They no release him. As in, I never see country where they, as in, I don't even know what I go talk, where they humiliate in order to just make sure, say, they do what they want to do. They are humiliating themselves. The third arm of government is now something of caricature that even DSS, imagine, court will tell DSS, don't do this or do this. DSS no go do am. Who born you? Who you? Who you form from? In other sanitations. Are you okay? Then go tell you make you do something, no go do am. You go collect. You go collect. I dey tell you. They ask you to do something. A third arm of the government. Because we have freedom of government. And this freedom of government, they have the same powers, whether I like it or not. I am telling you, just that they do different things. The executive is just like he's the one that, is the mouthpiece of everybody. He handles he represents the country. The legislature, if they make the laws, the executive cannot make laws. Do you now see? The judiciary, they do what they enforce the law. That is their own. Then, in enforcing the law, the what's it called? The judiciary will come out and give an instruction, and it is going to be, they will not even obey it. For where? I see the axe, Nibu. For where? In nations that are saying that can this happen, you cannot collect while I'm selling, then go collect. Sincerely, because I am saying it because I don't understand the meaning of this man is still in detention and why he's still being kept. I am still struggling to understand it. Oga, Biden interest remained in Ukrainian wheat and Russian gas until nothing concerning him with what. Okay, until then, nothing concerning him with what you're saying. He's ready to deploy the whole Patriot missile to Ukraine to make sure that he has the wheat with Russian gas. Yes, calling on these people now to come and look into the matter. I don't think, sincerely, I don't even think. A perfect example is what happened during the Nigerian Biafran War. What happened? They deliver arms and ammunition to Nigerian people, make them use fight the Biafran people. So to me, these people are not sure they're going to answer these Biafran people, how they tell you. Before Kanu was arrested, IPOB says his country are behind him. They'll never allow anything to happen to him. Yet nothing happened. Just corrupt Congress member talking rubbish. Okay. Nigeria government is evil, and that is why I can never have interest in it again. When I remembered how we were killed during the Biafra genocide by this evil Nigeria government, and Lucifer Britain bombing hospitals, market, homes, killing of pregnant women, aged men and women, and children, then after the genocide, Lucifer Britain advised them to give our parents £20. They spiced the billions in their account. And also recently, have you forgotten the killing of our youth at Lekki? If history is hidden, our memories are intact. Please, I want a country where I can freely say my mind and not this hell called Nigerians. After you ask why these people are being marginalized, why they always keep sharp marginalizing. The one will touch me now. Let me go over it again. They said, after the genocide, okay, when I remember how we were killed, that's the Biafran people now they're speaking, during the Biafran genocide by this government, and Lucifer Britain bombing hospitals, market, homes, killing of pregnant women. I'm coming. I'm not true. Aged men and women and children. Then after their genocide, Lucifer Britain advised them. We have people who were billionaires. We have people who were billionaires. We have people who were millionaires. You understand? During that particular period, there were people who were billionaires at that time. They gave them 20 pounds. That is, no matter what you had, even if you had 150 million, 150 billion, it is 20 pounds that they were given. And in the account, and also recently, have you forgotten? Now, only that one alone. And you start wondering why these people are shouting marginalization. If you talk too much, then go say, Corona, then go fight. Well, at the end of the day, I just hope wounds are being healed. Because I can see that it is these wounds that is still being opening and that is still causing these things. And the government has refused to toe the path of dialogue. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.